Yeah, he's definitely making the most, Anika, of what little time is left. He is barnstorming, as you said, good word there, through 5 battleground states. He's already started in Michigan today, then he's on to Iowa. That's his next campaign rally. It's coming up pretty soon. Then it's North Carolina, Georgia, and he's going to finish up in Florida close to midnight tonight. So from north in Michigan all the way down south in Florida, he's hoping to pick up any undecided voters if there are any left. But he started off in Michigan. He was dealing with a whole range of awkward and awful weather conditions that he had to deal with today too. It was wet, it was cold, it was even snowing at one point, and he had to stop on one of his pitches to address that. Here is the president in Michigan.
One of the biggest issues for Michigan in this election is the subject of refugees. With this weather, you don't have to worry about it. They'll never come. They're never coming. You sent them here that said, I'm going back. This is terrible.
I'm sure it's going to be a little bit warmer for him when he's in Florida a little later on. Now, Michigan at the moment is not going well for Donald Trump. It's a state that he managed to flip by the barest of margins 4 years ago. When it comes to the popular vote, he did it by about 10,000 votes. That's about 0.02. That's how much he grabbed it from Hillary Clinton, because it had been a Democrat state for the best part of 30 years. What no doubt helped him was his pitch to blue-collar workers, and in particular the auto industry. He promised that he would stop jobs from being moved offshore to countries such as Mexico and China, but that has been a very slow process, and in fact some companies have moved jobs offshore as well, despite that promise from Donald Trump. But he's making those promises again this time around and hoping that it works. Here is the president.
Before I became president, the great state of Michigan was hemorrhaging your car companies and your car businesses. There had been no new plants had been built in Michigan in decades and decades before I got here. I stopped the moves, and now many plants are being built and already have been built. Plants are being expanded. The automobile business is coming back.
Yeah, the president referred to many plants that are being built. In fact, there's only one plant that is currently being built. It hasn't been built yet, but it's on the way. Fiat Chrysler is doing that. The hope is that that will draw in about 3,500 jobs, but that's a snip when you compare it to the huge number of people who have lost their jobs in the state of Michigan over the last 10 to 15 years. But that's what the president is up to. Let's check in now with what Joe Biden is doing today. He's basically swapping positions with the press. So the president was in Pennsylvania yesterday. He had those incredible 4 stops. Now it's Joe Biden who's going to be in Pennsylvania today. He's going to be in the city of Philadelphia.